you have a preference on where you go to a bowl game?
Hopefully a big one. Right?
Yeah, a big one.
Meet Brian Harson's son, Davis. You know what he wants for Christmas? A big-time bowl berth, and that's exactly what he's going to get. For the third time in 9 seasons, the Boise State football team is headed back to the Fiesta Bowl. The Broncos slotted 20th in the final College Football Playoff Committee poll, and as the only Group of 5 team to be ranked, earned an automatic berth into a New Year's bowl game. None of that would have been possible if Boise State didn't take care of business against Fresno State last night. The Broncos built a 21-0 halftime lead in the Mountain West Championship thanks to the legs of Grant Hedrick and a 63-yard pick six by linebacker Tanner Vallejo. The Bulldogs made things interesting late, but the Broncos held on to win 28-14, finishing the season 11-2 and clinching the program's first outright Mountain West title. Players, coaches, family, and fans spilled onto the blue to celebrate. Hedrick was named the game's most valuable offensive player. Vallejo took home the defensive MVP, and the Broncos are going to have to make some room in their trophy case.
This is the most difficult time to go win a championship because Boise State's on the map. And, you know, that's what I'm most proud of, is to watch these guys every single week go out there against a team that knows that they're coming to play, knows they have a history and a record and all those things, and they still step out there and they give their very best.
It's kind of surreal. It hasn't really quite hit us yet, I don't think, and I'm sure it will eventually, but it's an amazing way to end our senior class, end our career on the blue. Last game ever on that amazing field was a win. Conference championship. I mean, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Just over 12 hours after beating the Bulldogs, the Broncos gathered to watch ESPN's Bowl Selection Show. Coach Harsin, Athletic Director Mark Coyle, and President Bob Custra all addressed the team. Custra was particularly fired up.
I mean, this is history made here at Boise State. I think it's history made across the country. That in 1 year, Brian Harsin and his staff and the work that you've put in and the confidence that you've had in them, the incredible discipline, everything about what you do has brought us to this incredible moment, back to the Fiesta Bowl. And needless to say, we have a warm spot in our hearts for the Fiesta Bowl. This will be the third time we've been down to the Fiesta Bowl, and it is so exciting to know we're going with you guys. Because you know what that means? We're coming home with a win for Boise State.
Listen up, if you'd like to spend New Year's in Arizona at the Vizio Fiesta Bowl. That's right, it's no longer sponsored by Tostitos, so no more free chips and salsa, but maybe we'll get free TVs. Boise State will disperse 12,500 tickets for the game, most of which will run you $162 with fees, although you can find upper deck seats for less than half that price on the Fiesta Bowl website. Fans are asked to wear orange.